Hello everyone, this is Andrea with Radiant Clinic and I am the Director of Weight Loss and Nutrition. And today we're going to talk about how to prepare our protein and company shake. Many of you have asked us exactly what the recipe is and how to prepare it. So today I'm going to go through it. First, I will go through all the ingredients. As a matter of fact, I'll go through them in the order in which I will use them. So let's start with the protein powder. There are obviously many different kinds of protein powders out there, from soy to whey to egg white. I'm going to produce a whole video on how to pick the best protein powders and which ones are really good for you. I'll give you already heads up. Soy is not necessarily one we recommend because it has actually quite a few negative effects on thyroid, estrogen-like compounds, those kind of things. There is whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, and I will discuss in an upcoming video the difference. Today I'm going to use egg white protein. That is the protein I choose because I have food sensitivities against whey, towards whey I should say. So any ingredients that we're going through today, please keep in mind, you obviously want to substitute things if you know you have known food sensitivities. So you want to avoid those. So I use egg white protein. I usually add a raw egg to this when I use the egg white protein in my shake. Why? Guess what? There are substances in the egg white, I should say in the egg yolk, that you need in order to digest the egg white. So if we just have egg whites, whether it's omelette or protein shakes, we're missing out on some of these very important nutrients. So I tend to add a raw egg to my egg white protein shake. Now, obviously quality is of crucial importance here. We don't want to have some eggs, raw eggs that are coming from whatever, a questionable source. Quality is everything. Go organic, go pasture raised. Those would be the ideal eggs to choose. The second ingredient that I put in is, and I usually, like I said, start with the egg for the protein powder. That makes it easier to blend. The second ingredient is this phenomenal chai concentrate. It's from Third Street Chai. Any health food store has it. Why do I like it? It doesn't have any sugars in it. It's all sweetened with stevia. That means carbohydrates are very low, and I still get to benefit from all those wonderful spices like cinnamon and cardamom. Now let's talk about fats. Most protein powders do not have fat in them. We want to add some healthy fats. Here's another video that's coming up because I'm going to discuss what are truly healthy fats that we ought to ingest. Coconut fat. You, from the website and even talking to me, or us I should say, even Dr. Houghton, you will have learned very quickly that we highly recommend coconut fat, whether it's from oil, from milk, from cream, it doesn't matter. Why? Coconut fat is actually phenomenal for the body. The body never stores it as fat, it uses it for energy, it actually promotes thyroid function, it has antiviral, antibacterial characteristics, so phenomenal to use whenever you cook or prepare things that require fats. The choices that you have really for the shake is, for instance, a coconut milk. This is from Thai Kitchen. You get it in any store. I usually suggest do not purchase the light version. You do want the fat, so buy the one that is the full fat version, organic preferred. You can choose coconut cream. That is usually only available in Asian markets. We have this particular brand at our clinic. And of course you could use also yogurt. Now again, I have whey intolerance, dairy intolerance, so I usually avoid dairy. But if that is not one of your problems, feel free to use it. Choose plain yogurt. You really don't need all the sugar at this time. And also go for the whole fat version. I have here actually the cream on top. There are numerous brands out there. This happens to be Brown Cow. Desaturated fats, and yes, coconut fat is a saturated fat. Those are actually really, really beneficial for us. Don't worry, fats don't make us fat, and they do not drive up the cholesterol. Saturated fats do not. Let's move further to the green aspect of the Protein and Company shake. Here I've shown you some of the vegetables that I tend to put in there. Most of us do not get all our green vegetables every day, especially not our children. So this is a great way to hide a lot of these so important green vegetables. I have spinach here. I buy spinach at Costco in those big tubs there. You can even freeze any of these. It doesn't matter, even when you thought and it looks a little wilted and you wouldn't use it for a salad. In a shake, it doesn't really matter. So whenever there are sales, go buy them and throw them in your freezer. So I have spinach here, I have kale, collard greens, chard, and this is, for instance, again, in one of these tubs, you can purchase mixtures of even lettuces, any form of lettuce you can use. Fruit, I have various choices here. I usually recommend berries. Berries, remember, are the fruit with the lowest sugar content. You can never go wrong with berries. This is the particular brand, again, that Costco has. I buy them by, whatever, 10 bags at a time. You can buy strawberries, raspberries. Costco has a bag of mixed berries, so feel free, enjoy. I have here apples, just a few apple slices. These, as a matter of fact, are from last year's crop. I just froze them, so feel free to do that. It's fall time. If there are any vegetables or fruits you're not using immediately, just freeze them. And I have one fig in here. Again, I have date intolerance. I know that I cannot have dates, so I choose figs. Be advised, though, dates, figs, raisins are very high in sugar, so you really want to eat them sparingly. I have here chia seeds. That's about whatever, a tablespoon or so. Feel free to add any seeds. You can use flaxseed if you like, any nuts if you like. Again, keep in mind your food sensitivities. And of course, I have here, because I love chocolate and who doesn't, I have some cocoa powder here, and that's about a teaspoon or so. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to use today. Feel free, as I hope I triggered some ideas here, feel free to augment, feel free to substitute, and maybe come up even with your own ideas. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the protein powder. This particular kind per scoop has about 24 grams of protein. I'm adding here, about 1.5 scoops. I'm always asked how much protein should we have. That will be another video, but here's a great maybe rule of thumb, or at least something to start with. Half of your body weight in grams of protein. So if you weigh 150 pounds, consider 75 grams of protein a day. The second ingredient is, again, like I said, the chai concentrate, and I just put a little splash in there for flavor. I'm using today the coconut cream, so again, I pour a little bit in there. I do not use yogurt. Now come, of course, all these wonderful vegetables. So here goes my handful of spinach that I'm putting in here, and you can pack that down. I'm going to use all 3 leaves of these green vegetables. You just push them down. Now come the berries. Here are the blueberries and the fig and the apple. And then my chia seeds and a little bit of cocoa powder. So we got everything in here. Now I'm going to add some water. It's about 8 ounces or so, but again, it's to your liking. I prefer somewhat of a smoothie consistency, so that's why I aim for about 8 ounces. I'm going to turn this on, make some noise. Excellent, so here we go. I put this over here. And as you see, we've put a lot of vegetables in there, but because of the berries, it doesn't look really all that green, does it now? Because the berries, the blueberries, have covered up a lot of the green color. Here we go. It's a beautiful consistency, like a smoothie. Put it in a glass, serve it to your children, and just enjoy.